All right, we're live.
All right, bud. See you tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a good one. Oh, my neck and my back. Anything?
Becoming an entrepreneur, getting customers, growing your business. How do you do it? You're about to learn everything you need to know to make your dreams a reality. If you're an entrepreneur, stay, chat, and get to know how to become successful in the cleaning world. Our company provides a wide range of services that include pressure washing, auto detailing, solar panel cleaning, and window cleaning. Now, proudly coming to you live from sunny California. Welcome to the AM Pressure Washing Podcast. Here's your host, Mark Sullins.
Hello, everybody. Petra, Terry Lynn, what's happening? I love you guys. Got some good stuff to show you today. If you notice, I flipped it around, so I give you a little bit different view today. So as you can see behind me, I just got back from Orange County, and we got all the J. Racenstein rotary brushes in. So I've talked a little bit about this, but I don't know if I've showed them yet or not. So J. Racenstein, when I first started looking at their brushes, as soon as Jenny from J. Racenstein brought me the first brush, I started doing mods to it right away. So we started seeing what's good, what's bad, what needs to be fixed, what could use improvement, and all that kind of stuff. So the first time that I seen it, I noticed it didn't have end caps on the end of the brush, on the end of the barrels, and water's pouring out. And I looked at Jenny and I said, why are we wasting this water? This water could be used in the holes that are in the brush. When the centrifugal force is spinning, it throws that water out. So that causes more cleaning and less friction. So you got more water cleaning the panels. So when I first started doing it, I started putting these little white caps on the end of the brush. They're a heavy-duty PVC cap. So I'd put them in, drill a little hole, put a stainless steel screw into it, and that kept it in place. Well, after talking to the engineer team, this is the new cap. So it's a literally cap that you just pop in. It's got these little ridges that locks it in place. So what it looks like, this is what it looks like on the end of the brush. So as you can see it's just a little white cap. It matches the brush, the brush where the heads go in, but this is your end cap. So that is a new piece that J. Racenstein is building for us now. So I work with a lot of my vendors, and they love to improve their product because if you don't have nobody showing you the pros, the cons, the goods, the bads, improvements that you can do, then their product gets stale. And, sometimes some things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this was a big, big item that really helped the quality of the brush. The engineers thought it would make it too heavy. Well, if you got water pouring into the brush and it's not spinning, then yes, you got extra water in there. But as soon as you turn that brush on, the centrifugal force throws all that water right out the hose, and now you got more water to clean and less friction. So this was a huge asset on that brush. The other thing that we did is ball valve. No rotary brush out there, or no roof or cleaning brush like the Solotech brush, I forgot what, C400 or whatever, it looks like a broom. None of these have a ball valve on the end of them. So what the companies offer is a ball valve all the way on the end of your 50-foot hose that comes on your pole. Very unsafe, because you literally got to try to hold your brush and turn that ball valve on with two hands. You need one person holding it, one person turning the ball valve on. I fixed that. So we do ball valves on the end of the brush, the adapter, and then you got the M22 fitting that screws onto the brush. Now, if you notice, J Racing Steins have a blue adapter. Well, there was more room for upgrade. So right here on the end, what they did on the J Racingstein is a quarter inch right here for your pressure hose to screw in through your pole, and a quarter inch out here. So what I was having to do is I was having to put a brass 3/8 reducer in the ball valve down to a quarter inch, and we were using quarter inch nipples to go into the quarter inch adapter on this end. So when you put all of that together, you got 2 extra pieces that hooks to your ball valve to screw into your adapter. I didn't like it. We have had problems with the nipples breaking. Really not the stainless steel, the brass ones. So when we first started building these, we were using a brass nipple. Well, that brass nipple wasn't strong enough to handle the weight of the brush. If you bump it, you hit it, it's easy to break or bend that brass nipple. So I upgraded them to a stainless steel nipple. These stainless steel nipples have a hex head wrench style nut on it. So it gives it a lot of rigid strength in the very center. So I went back to the drawing board. This is the third thing that I've worked on. So I went back to the drawing board and I asked the engineer team to keep this end quarter inch that the pressure hose screws into, but make this end a 3/8 so we can alleviate the brass bushing. It's called a reducer from a 3/8 to a quarter inch, and still using a smaller, weaker nipple. So now we're 3/8 stainless steel nipple with a hex head into the ball valve and 3/8 on your adapter. So I have these in stock. I ordered 100 of them. I have them in inventory, and every brush that comes in, they're getting this now. So you notice I've got all of my brushes sitting back here ready to be put on the shelf and be sold. Some of them are already sold. So I got those done. So this is the third thing that I've done. The second thing we worked on, when we first started it up, all the people that were some of the first gens on the splash guard, it only had the top hole. So the top hole could only work if you were pulling the water towards you. You couldn't flip the brush over because the top part of the splash guard would scrape on the panel, and that you don't want to be scraping the panels. So I went back and talked to the engineer team and said, we need to make these universal. So now they got 2 holes. The top hole is for when you pull the water towards you. When you flip the brush over, the bottom hole is for when you push the water away from you. The J Racingstein brush has the spiral bristles that bring all of the dirty water to the center, and you can either push it off the roof. If you're on a roof, you want to push it away from you. If you're on the ground, you want to pull it towards you. You're not trying to push dirty water back uphill, and it just keeps going up and down. So that's what's nice about the J Racingstein rotary brush. It's universal. You can do it either way, and the splash guard works either way. So those are the 3 things that we did on the J Racingstein brush to upgrade them. Now there's nothing else wrong with these brushes. That was the only little flaws that I seen that we needed to work on, and we got all of those little problems resolved. So if you want to upgrade, all of your existing customers, if you want to upgrade your adapter, it's easy. I have these in stock. We can switch them out, but wait until you have a problem. If you do have a problem with your nipples breaking, right here where you screw into the ball valve, let me know. We can easily upgrade you to a 3/8. I can send you the adapter with the 3/8, the adapter with the 3/8 nipple. So this is more stainless steel and heavier duty. So you shouldn't have no problems. If you break this, you've done something wrong. You dropped your brush, run over it, you did something wrong. But these are very tough and very durable, and you shouldn't have no problems. Here lately, I've been having a few people breaking their M22. I don't know what they're doing to their M22 to be able to break this brass right here. This is thick. As you can see how thick the brass is, this is not a little thin piece of nipple. This is a heavy duty piece of brass. So how they're breaking this, I do not know. This week, we did a comparison on transmissions of the J. Racingstein and the Solotech C1000. When I did that, that customer that had the Solotech C1000 was putting Teflon tape. Well, no, he was doing it to both of them, the C1000 and the J. Racingstein. He was putting Teflon tape around the bushing where you screw your M22 fitting to. So he was putting Teflon tape around this right here and then screwing the M22 fitting on there. What happened is the Teflon got in there and it ate their O-rings up and they started leaking. So they had too much Teflon in there, and because there's two O-rings in here, one at the very end and one at the back here. So when you tighten it up, you get a seal. And that's the problem. So don't put no Teflon on here. That's not meant to be, because you've got your O-rings in here. If you do anything, put a little bit of grease in here, like a marine grade grease. You can get a little grease gun. I've got one that has a needle in it. Here, I'll grab it and show it to you. So you can go to any auto parts, you can go to Walmart, you can go on Amazon, you can get you one of these little grease guns. This little needle screws into the end of my grease gun. So I'm able to get in here and squirt them with grease, and then that way you don't have to worry about trying to, screw your M22 fitting in, and it won't damage the O-ring if it's dry. So you can get in there and squirt a little bit of grease in there. So the needle fits in there, squirt a little bit of grease, and you're ready to rock and roll. This little needle, I use it all the time. Marine grade grease. That's for bearings. So like the wheel bearings on your boat trailer that you submerge in the water, it don't let water penetrate the grease. That's what I use. So there's the tools for that. O-rings, you need to keep them lubricated. You don't have to put a bunch of grease on there. Like if I'm using an O-ring, like on any of my fittings, I put a little bit on my finger. I put grease in a pill bottle and I keep it in my toolbox. So that way you just get a little bit on your finger, rub it on your O-rings and pop them in. Saves the life of them. That way they're not dry and you're not tearing your O-ring. Now you got a water leak. Grease works great. Keep grease on your O-rings. That's just one of the little things you can do. Let's see what we got going on. So that was the M22 fitting that goes on the ball valve. We got the updated adapter for the J. Racingstein brush. So we got the updated adapter up to 3/8 now with one nipple. So if you need one, holler at me. If your other ones break, we'll upgrade you. The other thing with J. Racingstein, here lately, I've been having guys drop their pole and they're breaking their little latches on their pole. I got a bag full of them today when I went to J. Racingstein. So all you gardener poles, if you need a new latch, I think they're $6. So I got a bag full of them. Call me if you need one. Come by and grab one. Whatever you need to do. All right, so let's go in here and see who we got watching right now. We got Petra. Hola, Petra. Terry Lynn. And what else we got? Mr. Jordan, all the way from Africa. Good morning, sir. You are up very early. Cody, no more SoCal solar cleaning. Cody, Henry is doing his own thing now. He stepped up his game. He's doing like classes now. So he's getting paid to teach you all the fundamentals of how to start your business up, how to clean solar panels, how to do the bird proofing. So he has like a class now. So the two old ball guys, when we first started this, the two old ball guys were all about giving out free information and helping people and everything else. But Henry is getting bombarded with phone calls for information, and he is on the phone all the time. So he's not getting nothing done. So he's decided to start giving a class and get compensated for his time, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's, awesome. Me, I'm a little bit different. I can help you with skids that you normally see up here on the shelf. I can help you with the rotary brushes. If you need soap, foam cannons, parts, repairs, builds, that's what I do. So Henry he's doing a different style of education towards the solar panel cleaning. So if you've noticed on his post, so if you go on SoCal Solar Panel Cleaning on his YouTube channel, you'll see he's doing more educational stuff as far as teaching you how to do different things. But he's also doing the class, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with me and Henry. We're still friends. We still talk. We still talk every week. He may do a guest appearance every now and then, but there's nothing wrong. Haven't seen him on lately. Who's that one? Casino slot play discount. I don't know who that one is. Haven't seen him on lately. No, like I said, so I just explained to Henry what he's got going on, and but he's still doing his thing. I'm still doing my thing, and we keep pushing on. What else we got going on? Great news. This truck behind me has been my nemesis for a while. So I got this truck up and running yesterday. We got somebody out here blasting music. There they go. I got the truck running yesterday, got all of the system primed. I run water through all the hoses, fired up the burners on both the big pressure washers, got the vacuum running. Everything has been tested and running good. When Kaylin comes back in Friday, we're going to video and do some live of the surface cleaner running. Just got my surface cleaner in, the Whisper Wash surface cleaner. So I'm running Whisper Wash with my big commercial systems now. I'm trying them out. I used to run the Hydrotex, and I still have Hydrotex in the business, but these Whisper Wash are a 3-wheeled surface cleaner instead of a 4-wheel. It's like more or less kind of like pushing a lawnmower. I'm going to try them out and see how they run. They've got the bigger swivel on them that has the grease fittings to where I can keep them greased. I'm going to try them out. So Whisper Wash, shout out to you guys. Thank you for getting me this surface cleaner out so quick. It literally just come in today. But yeah, Friday morning, we're going to get out here and we're going to do a complete video of all of the equipment running. I want you to hear how quiet this thing is. Literally, all you hear is the generator. That's it. You don't hear the pressure washers. You don't hear nothing. Those electric motors are so quiet, it's unreal. I'm very impressed. The noise went down big time. I can work in shopping centers now that's right next to a neighborhood, and I won't get no problem. Oh, Lord. I got people coming in. Yes. Sorry about that. There we go. So we got a customer wanting to come in. All right, what else we got going on? Concealer looks great. Is that for pressure washing?
A message has been received.
Yes, it is. That truck, sir, what I build in my industry are systems for commercial cleaning. I'm losing my voice. So all of our equipment, we normally, pretty much every single one of them, except for maybe one sporadic trailer, has a single, but we do duals. If you notice, we got 2 burners with the 2 big stacks. So those are for the burners to heat the water up. There's 2 pressure washers in the very center. One's for DI water and one's for degreaser. I do run degreaser.
Message has been received.
I do run degreaser through my pressure washers. Some people do a chemical injection. I've been doing it that way for years. The AR pumps, I've never had one fail from running my degreaser. I literally put it in that far right-hand tank, run it through the pressure washer, and squirt it out on the ground. I put a black tip in my one. When I get to a job site, to a gas station, to a shopping center, to a parking garage, I literally go through there and spray the degreaser real quick. That way we hook up the surface cleaner, start doing our pressure washing with the surface cleaner, and then normally I got 1 or 2 guys coming behind me with a wand rinsing. If I'm doing a 2-man team like on this truck, one guy's coming behind rinsing while I'm doing the surface cleaning. And as soon as I'm done surface cleaning, I throw my wand on and I start doing surface cleaning. So, but yes, that's what that is. Jennifer Pratt. Hola, everyone. Hello, my Jennifer. How are you doing, my dear? So I got all of the girls on. I'm sure my wife is on here too. So that would be 4. Thelma and Louise is on here. We got Petra, Terry Lynn, Jennifer. Oh my goodness. I got an all-girl show today, looks like, except for Mr. Jordan in Africa and casinos. All right. Hope everybody is doing good. I'm sure everybody is busy because I've been going through DI tanks like crazy. I've been having customers coming by switching out their tanks, and it's crazy right now. So work is kicking off. If you got any problems, let me know. If you've been having any issues, I've had some customers that haven't cranked their system up in 3, 4, 5 months, and they got issues with bad fuel. I had one come in yesterday. It wasn't off of our pressure washers, but it's another one. Stinky fuel. As soon as I smelt it, I said, "Where's your gas can at?" And I smelt his gas can. I said, "All of your fuel's bad. That's why your pressure washer's running so bad." So, yes, there is, people that need to do their maintenance. The way that I teach people, if you're going to put your pressure washer up for a while and not run it, turn the fuel off and let it run completely out of fuel. You don't want that dirty fuel sitting in your bowl and gumming up your carburetor. So the trick to that is turn your little lever forward on your carburetor on our systems and let it run until it runs out of fuel. And then stabilizer, if you have fuel cans with gas in it, you just go to your regular auto parts store and get a fuel stabilizer. They got it for diesel and they got it for gas. Pour that in your tank, and that will save the life of your fuel. It won't turn like rotten eggs and stinky. Has anybody got anything to talk about? Anybody want to call in and talk about anything? I can put you live on the speaker right here, and we can talk live, or if you want to get into the chat box, see what's going on. So what do we got? Casino slots play discount. Looking to start my solar business in Las Vegas. Uh-oh, Terry Lynn. You got somebody wanting to give you some competition. Now, there's plenty of work in Vegas. One of my customers that lives in Sacramento was just up there. Him and his partner were just up there. I don't know. I forgot what company he said, but some company called them up, and they went out there and did some cleaning for a company. But they drove all the way from Sacramento to do it. So it must have paid pretty good for them to drive all the way out there. But they just come in Monday. They were there last week and this past weekend. And they had problems with their brush. So they got one of the first gens that had the little brass nipple right here. And they broke it. But when they were trying to get it out, they boogered up their threads in their adapter, and I fixed it. So I had to rethread it and fix it for them. And I got that fixed back for them. But yeah, if you're wanting to know competition, need to buy 5 systems for solar cleaning. Well, I got plenty of them right here. Come on down. I got the 5.0s. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 5.0s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 4.0s available right now. I do have some 3.0s too. So I got plenty of skids available. Right behind me, you see the brushes. We're starting to put the hose through the pole, mount them to the adapter, and get those brushes ready, or the poles ready. And Jeff's putting the splash guards on the brushes right now. So I got brushes in. If you want a brush, you need to let me know ASAP, because I got a lot of people calling. They know I got them in now, so they're going to start nabbing up all these brushes. I'm trying to stay on top of it as far as keeping them in here. But sometimes over in Italy, they get slow and get behind. So place that phone call today. Place your order. You can email me. Email me, market. Here you go. I'm going to put my email in here. Email me. It's .co, not .com, just like I texted in the chat box. So shoot me an email get your order placed in. I need your full name, address, phone number, and email in the body of the email and what you want to quote on. If you want to lock it in, you can put a deposit down and I'll hold it for you. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 on hold right now in the rack that has the invoice already on them. But give me a call. Place your order. Petra, you are right, Terry Lynn. We are partners in the solar industry, without a doubt. Yeah, there is no competition. You get people out there that want to try to create drama. I've been dealing with it here lately. I've been dealing with it with some people that were close to me. And, I don't know what they think, that just because they're just talking to that customer for a first time, you don't realize and you don't know who that customer is. Well, some of these customers have been calling me and giving me all these scoops about how other people are trying to put other people out of business and take business away from them and everything else. Well, shame on you. And the things they were saying is legit, because I know the words they were saying, that it was legit and it was coming from the people's mouth. It's a small world out there, everybody. There's enough room, work out there for everybody. So a lot of people come to me and say, Mark, why do you show people how to pressure wash? Why do you build systems for them and they're taking the work away from you? Really? I'm doing just fine. Nobody's taking nothing away from me. I get out there and work my butt off, do a 110% job every single time, quality work, and my customers stay with me. There's enough work for everybody. So like I tell everybody, in the state of California, there's over 62 million people live here. That's people. So how many homes do we have? How many businesses do we have? There's plenty of work out there for everybody. You can't clean everything. So I have said this, and I'll repeat it again. We are a team. TEAM. That stands for Together Everyone Achieves More. If somebody needs help, their system broke down, my happy ass will get in my van, get in this truck, and I will go out to the job site and I will help you. I don't mind helping my customers. If I have work and I can't get to it, and I know you're in this area, you're a good, competent, professional person, I will share work with you. I will be more than glad to give you work. I do it all the time. I help people out for a reason. One, because I care. I don't want to sell you a piece of equipment, kick your ass to the curb, and then you not be able to do anything. You're not able to keep yourself afloat. You're not able to get jobs. I teach you how to get jobs. I teach you how to go out and run your equipment. I just had a customer call me a while ago. His pressure washer wouldn't crank. Well, he's been running a lot, and he let the oil get low. In all these GX200s, there's an oil sensor inside your block. If you don't have oil all the way up to that sensor and there's no oil on it, your engine won't crank. So we went through everything. First, we checked for the fuel to make sure gas is in it. Switch is on, choke's on, fuel's turned on. Wouldn't crank. I could hear it in the background. I said, are you squeezing a trigger to let the pressure off the pump? Yes. I said, check the oil. He opened up the oil cap. He said, I can't see nothing. I said, damn, dude. Put some oil in your engine. So he's going to go put some oil in his engine, and as soon as he does, it'll crank right up. I'm trying to throw my damn pen at me. But these are the little things, and don't get me wrong. When you're out on a job, you're frustrated. You're trying to get the job done. Things happen, but it's the little things you got to, backtrace and check. Well, why won't it crank? Well, these things crank up first pull every time when you pull the choke. So it's something, either fuel or oil, 9 times out of the 10. Or they got the switch turned off, or they got pressure on the pump, and you got to relieve the pressure by squeezing the trigger on the one, and it'll let the pressure off, and then the engine will crank. But competition, back to that topic right there, I don't compete. I don't steal customers. I don't talk shit about other people. I'm telling you like it is. What goes around comes around. If you give respect to everybody, the respect will come back to you. Look out for each other and help each other out. We're human. We are not perfect. We make mistakes. Things break. We need help from time to time. I help people every single day. Ask my wife. I'll be at home at night. Somebody breaks down. Hell, one of my workers was working last night. He called me up and says, Mark, I got a major catastrophe. My fittings blew out. I literally got off my happy ass, went out to the job site, took some tools, fixed him so he could finish the job. That's who I am. I don't mind helping people out. You know, these people are trying to make money, but sometimes you can't figure it out and figure out how to do things, or you don't have the tools or the right fittings. So it's like what I told him. I said, send me a picture. I seen what he needed. I grabbed it, went out and fixed it. That's who I am. That's why I'm in business the way I am. That's why I have what I have, because I've worked my ass off to get where I'm at. I'm honest. I take care of my customers. I give you the same quality work every single time. I don't care how tired I am. I will make sure I do that job right, because if I don't, you're only as good as your last job. Get out there and be good. Be good, kind to people. Be good to your fellow competitors. It's not competitors, your fellow workers. Be kind to them, and share the love. There's plenty of work out there for everybody. Don't get discouraged. Don't be chicken shit. Just get out there and bust your ass, and you'll excel. Everything will be fine. So let's see what we got going on. So Solar Cleaning King, they are jealous of your success. You know what? I don't call it jealous. It's just they just don't have the knowledge to do what I'm doing. And jealous, envy, I hate people that are jealous of stuff. You don't get jealous. That's why I try to educate people. That's why I try to help people. I don't want nobody being jealous or envious or hating on you. If you got questions and you're struggling, don't be aggressive about it. Ask. I ask all the time. If I can't figure something out, if I can't Google it, YouTube it, I'll call somebody, and try to get something figured out. Yeah, that don't get you nowhere. Just get out there and bust your butt, do a good job, maintain your equipment, because if you don't maintain your equipment, you won't be able to go out and do your job. You won't be able to make no money. What else we got going on? Angel, what's happening? I love haters. That means I'm doing something right. No shit. I separate myself from everyone, but I'm willing to work with everybody. So send me a free 60-gallon low boy tank. You're out of damn control, Angel. Come get your tank, buddy. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do competition in pool, playing darts, whatever, that's fine. But in the industry, and when you're trying to go out there and make a living for yourself and for your family, it's not good. Be a team player, work together, and life will go much better. I've been seeing people on social media here lately really get ugly. Some people get desperate, and they don't realize what they're doing, but it comes out when they're live or when they're doing a show or whatever. And I see it. So stay humble. That's all I can say. Stay humble. Be nice. There's no reason to be ugly. If you do that, you will be fine. And the thing about it is, when you're not happy inside and you're not happy with yourself and with the job you do, the business you do, it bleeds out. People can read you. People can see it. I'm very readable. Hell, ask my wife. If I got something bothering me, it spills out on me big time. And my wife will say, what happened? What's the matter? I'm like, what? I'm snappy. And she's like, what's the matter? You look like you've had a bad day. Well, I got shit on the brain. I get upset. Things happen. People say stupid shit. Things go on. Yeah, it bothers me. And I'm a grown-ass man, and I try to, keep a grip on things. But you know what? We're all human. We have good days. We have bad days. I've preached about this in the past. Always remember tomorrow will be a better day. Today we're having a bad day. I did a little spiel on social media about people committing suicide and stuff like that. Life is short, people. Enjoy it while you got it. You don't need to end it. You don't need to, bleed it out on other people. enjoy yourself and enjoy what you do. If you enjoy what you do, you enjoy your job, it's not a job. Get up every day with a smile on your face. Today's going to be a great day. Go pound the pavement. I tell people starting their business up all the time, free work. I just had one come in today. They were talking to me about a community. They're putting up flyers, they're doing this, but they're not getting nothing. I said, go find out who the president of the board is. Go over there and let them know that you just want to, offer your services, give them a free cleaning, and show them who you are and gain their trust. Well, they're a board president. They're going to let everybody know in that community. Hey, we had Joe Blow out here, cleaning my solar panels, and look what a great job they did. Not only did they clean my panels, they cleaned the bird nests out from underneath the roof. They swept up all the debris, the trash, threw it away, got disposed of everything, and rinsed everything down. So they are your salesmen. They are the ones that are supporting you and making sales for you and giving you advertisement. Because why? You did a good job. You went out there and busted your butt and did a good job. And now you just did your promotions right there. You're promoting for that customer. Either if you do it by getting paid, or if you do it and do a free job. You just got promoted. Now you're going to get all this work coming in. Talked about it many, many times. I've done a lot of free work. I mean, how do you think I got my Costco accounts? I went out and cleaned that whole dadgum place for free. That's a lot of work, a lot of time. I did it all by myself because I don't ask anybody to come out and help me. If they do, I got to pay them. So I don't have to pay myself. I'll go out there and do the job by myself and do it for free, just to show that customer what AM pressure washing is made of. This is how we do the job. I remember the guy very well. His name is Brad. He was the very first person at Costco that gave me the opportunity. I just went and did a dry knock on the door. He come up and talked to me, and I told him who I was. And I actually had my equipment sitting out front, so he walked out front because I couldn't come in. I didn't have my Costco card. He walked out front, and he seen my truck. He said, "Is that your truck?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Man, that's a nice truck." I said, "Well, I take very good, pride in my work and my equipment, and I would just love the opportunity to show you what I can do. I'll do it for you for free." He says, "Can you come tonight?" I said, "Yes, sir." I said, "Get up, make sure you got all the shopping carts off the front pad, and I'll clean it." I went in there that night and cleaned it. The next day he called me. He said, "Give me all your information." He says, "I'm going to hook you up with other managers at other stores and let them know what a great job you did, and we're going to give you an opportunity." What else do I need to say? I did it for free. So I did it free at that job, but I got a string more Costco's just from doing that one free job. You got people out there that want to go out there and cut prices. Well, listen, people, I know what my equipment's worth. I know what I'm worth, and I don't change my prices. I don't go out there and be a cutthroat and try to get the job because you're desperate. I understand you need money. I understand you need help. I understand you need to support your family. Well, first you need to get the right attitude and go out there and earn them customers and get them like, I do. Gain their respect, earn them. Don't go out there and say, "You know what? Yeah, I know AM Pressure Washing has this job, and I'm going to go out there and bid it for a third of the cost." Well, trust me, my customers that I have, they won't go for you, because if you try to cut the prices on like corporate accounts, they already know what kind of job I do. They won't take the chance on some Joe Blow coming in there trying to cut the cost, because they're like, "Dude, I don't want to take the chance and lose somebody like Mark that's been with me for years that always does a great job just because we're trying to cut corners, and have Joe Blow to come in." Trust me, it has happened. I've had people do it already. And guess what? I don't lose my corporate accounts. They love AM Pressure Washing, and they stick with us. Look how many years I've had them. They're on my scrolling marquee. I've been with these customers for years. Let's see. We got some work coming in. Dane, Temecula in the house. Hello, Dane. What's cracking? People are charging $80 here in Vegas for cleaning. Wow. You pay for what you get. So $80 to go out on a hot, sunny day, waste your DI water, your time, your fuel to go out and do that job. There you go. You get what you pay for. So let me wet my whistle. So for $80, you got somebody going out there cutthroating Terry Lynn. You got people cutthroating Jennifer and everybody else on here. Petra and all them. You ask Terry Lynn, you ask Petra, you ask Jennifer, you ask some of the solar cleaning kings, you ask these people if they cut their prices. Nobody cuts their prices. Everybody stays true to their prices because they stay true to their work. The people that want to go out there and cutthroat on prices, and if you ever go up to a customer and they say, well, I got Joe Blow doing it for $80, say, well, first thing I ask is, well, how do you like their service? They do okay. I mean, it's not the best, but, it gets by. That's how you talk to them and you sell them. You say, well, look, have you checked your kilowatts and seen how much more kilowatts you're getting out of your panels after they clean? Ask them a question. So you start educating them. And then when it's said and done, you got to let them know that you get what you pay for. So if you want to try to get the most out of your solar panels, to get the most charging rate out of them, you want to make sure they're clean right. So you ask them these questions and say, look, if you got a moment, if you can check, I would love to see where your panels are charging right now. See how much kilowatts you're getting out of them. Some people has a little meter. Henry from SoCal has showed you guys that little meter in the past. I've got another customer that come in this week that has one. He goes and shows it to the customer before and after. Even after it rains, he'll do a reading and take a picture of it, with the person's house and their yard with a reading on the panel so they can see it's not somebody else's property or house. And then when he gets done, he'll do another one and he shows it to the customer. Now the customer is starting to get educated. The customer understands that you're not up there just some Joe Blow giving you an $80 cleaning and you're not doing an adequate job in cleaning them correctly. Anybody can go up there and run water on a panel. Mother Nature can rain on a panel, but to have the proper tools to scrub them and clean them to get the best quality, cleaning and kilowatt rate out of them, you got to clean them properly. So educate your customers, question them if they got some Joe Blow, some fly-by-night charging $80 for a house cleaning. That's ridiculous. So talk to them and say, look, I'm not trying to tell you how to spend your money. I'm not trying to, talk you down on somebody you use. Just ask them, say, did you check before and after on your kilowatts and see how much more productivity you got out of your panels? If it's still real low, say, did you watch them clean? Did you see how they cleaned it? And then this is how you win them. And this is how we're going to weed out all these people that are cutting everybody's throat. So if they didn't do a good job, say, look, I would love to go up and clean your panels right now for free. I want to show you right now how much more kilowatts we can get out of your panels if you'll let me go up and clean them for free right now. And just, let them know. Say, you got these fly-by-night companies that are out there cleaning panels that are just trying to take your money. They get up there and spend 2 seconds on a roof and they don't clean your panels good. Give them a free opportunity, show them how you can clean the panels, and there you go. Now you've earned their trust. So they're going to go around and tell all their friends, their neighbors, their family, yeah, I hired this, Joe Blow fly-by-night pressure washer. He only, charged me $80, but I didn't get, the quality work that I wanted. I had this other guy, I had Terry Lynn come in there and look what she did. She cleaned my panels and look how good my panels are and look how many kilowatts I got coming out of them. That's how you get rid of the fly-by-night that want to go out there and cutthroat everybody. I do it all the time. If I got customers come up, I got customers that call me all the time, especially cleaning houses, driveways, restaurants, gas stations. You have people that will come out and just use a wand to clean a gas station. Where's your degreaser? Where is your vacuum recovery to suck the water up? Where is your surface cleaner to run a surface cleaner to steam clean that concrete to get the oil and gas out of it? Because when cars pull up, not every car is brand new and not leaking. You got cars that are leaking oil on the fuel pad. So when it rains or it gets wet, it's slippery. You got slip and falls. So these are the things that I teach people like at gas stations. I'm like, look, let me educate you. Give me 2 seconds of your time and explain this to you. Next time you have your guy come out and clean your fuel pad, watch him. Is he just using a one with cold water? Do you see the burner going off and heat coming out of the pressure washer and it's hot water? You see steam coming out of the one at nighttime when it's cool. You'll see the steam coming up. Do you see that? No? Oh, they're only using cold water. Let them know cold water don't get up oil. Cold water don't get up gum. Are they using a degreaser? Are they using a vacuum to reclaim the water? Well, if you don't reclaim the water, that's a $10,000 fine to the person cleaning, a $10,000 fine to the store owner, and $10,000 fine to the company that owns that store. So these are the things that you do to educate them, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know how to go out there and do a commercial job. They just know, oh, I hired Joe Blow and he only charged me $150 to clean my gas station. Wow, $150. Right on. So these are the little things that you got to teach yourself. One, you're using a vacuum to reclaim the water. 2, you're using degreaser. 3, you're using hot water with a surface cleaner. 4, you're coming back with a wand to rinse it to get up the gum and everything else. Now you've done the job right. This is how you get your customers. Yeah, it's work, but once you get that customer, then it could spread like a disease, and now you start getting all those accounts, all the mobile gas stations, all of the AMPMs, which they're filthy. They're the worst ones out there. So you start getting these accounts and people start to know you because you worked. A lot of people nowadays go out there and they just do this. They want you to hand them the work and you not do shit. You just go out there and think that they're just going to bow to you. You know what? Oh my God, you showed up. I've been waiting for you forever. Come clean my place. Thank you. Please don't leave me. Only, charge me $5. I don't care. I just want you to come clean my place. Yeah, that's how it is. So you got to go out there. You got to hustle. You got to sell yourself. You got to sell your business, make the money. It don't take that much. Once you get, confident in your abilities to sell yourself, sell your business, it's like singing the Pledge of Allegiance. Once you learn how to sing it, it's just like common sense. It's repetitive. You do the same thing with your business. I repeat myself every damn week on this podcast. I talk about the same shit pretty much every week. I try to mix it up a little bit. I try to help people out, but we get new people on here. And oh my God, now we got the other Thelma and Louise. Hello, Anita. Oh, you girls are just sad. All the rainbows and sunflowers and kisses and hugs. Holy moly, what kind of podcast we got going on here? Bunch of Thelma and Louises. You gotta love you girls. I love them to death. But yes, so recap. Competition between fellow pressure washing companies? No. We're a team. Equipment, maintain your equipment will maintain you. If you're just getting into the business, I was talking to somebody earlier. Yes, I do have skids available. I got a bunch of them right now, but the phone is starting to blow up. So if you want something, you need to email me, get a deposit on it. Let me know when you're coming in. If you can't come through the week and you need to come on a weekend, call me for an appointment. I'll put in my phone number in here. There's my phone number. Call me for an appointment, and I'll be more than glad to meet you here in the morning time, not at lunch, not in the evening time on a weekend. I try to spend some time with my wife. As much as I get on her nerves, she does want me to spend quality time with her. But that's not a problem. I don't mind meeting you in the morning time on a weekend, on a Saturday or Sunday. Right now, we're not going nowhere. We're around. So I'll be more than glad to come over and help you if you got questions or if you want to pick up something. That's fine. Call me for an appointment. I'm available 24/7. I keep this phone up my ass. So call me anytime, and I'll be more than glad to help you out. If you got any questions, oh, Terry Lynn laughing. The other Thelma and Louise. Thelma. Bonehead. Bunch of boneheads is what they are. But dang. Saved. You will hear from me, Mark. All right, Dane. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, just give me a call and let me know when you want to come in, Dane. Email me all your information. Mark at ampw.co. I'll type it in again. Holy shit, let me put my glasses on. I'm an old man. Mark at ampw.co. All right, dang, there's my email. Email me your full name, address, phone number, and email in the body of an email, and then put in there what you want to price on. If you want a 3.0, 4.0, 5.0 skid, if you want a 32-inch brush or a 39-inch brush, if you need DI tanks, if you need engines or pumps, or you need hoses, or whatever you need, put it in the description. I can send you some quotes out, and give me a call. If you want to come in, we're open Monday through Friday from 7:30 till 3:30. If somebody needs to come in a little bit later because of their day job, or if they're on a job that day, just call me. I don't mind either staying over or coming back over here. It's all about communicating. I love to meet you in person when I get my ducks in a row. I feel sorry if you want to meet me. Dang, holy moly. No. Just come on. I'll be more than glad to meet up with you. You get to come hear my country bumpkin butt, hear me talk. Jeff Lewis, hey Mark, sending some love. Love you, Jeff. Miss you guys. See what else is going on. I think I'm kind of caught up on all my chat. We have this thing called Robot. You see it come up every now and then. In the blue, it says Nightbot. That is all of our social media listings and all of our business listings. So the Nightbot pops up all of our address, email, website, phone number, and then the other Nightbot pops up all of our social media links. So we got this programmed every 15 minutes to pop up. So every 15 minutes, you'll see Nightbot pop up. If anybody needs that, all you got to do is just go in there and highlight it and save it. And then you can go on these links and see everything, on the social media, or you can save all of our information for your contact. So Kalen, my social media boy, Kalen Hurley, shout out to you, brother. He knows all this new shit coming out. Hey, Mark, I got Nightbot now. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm like, what are you doing? What the hell is Nightbot? So he started showing it to me. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So got to love that kid. What else we got going on here? Free sounds good to come get accounts. Yeah, free, it's like I tell everybody, go out there and do those free accounts. And you will see that you'll get jobs. You'll get people that just don't use you for it, but you want to get the key players, like, commercial jobs. You want to talk to the managers. You want to talk to HOA property managers. You want to talk to property managers for HOAs, like the board president or whatever in residential. So you want to talk to the key people when you go out. Some of these shopping centers, if you go to a shopping center or to a commercial complex that has solar panels, or if you want to pressure wash, normally they have a sign posted somewhere, who oversees that property. Give them a call, go to their office, knock on their door, find out who's over this property. Let them know who you are. The jobs won't come to you. You have to go to the jobs. So get off your lazy ass, go out there and do your homework, pick up the phone, make the phone calls, find out where they're at, Google them, do a little bit of homework. Don't be lazy. Lazy people ain't going to never get nowhere. You got to work. You got to get off your ass. What else we got going on here? Dang. I feel lucky. I'm 15 minutes away in Temecula. I know a lot of people travel across state lines for your business. Yes, I've got people that has drove all the way from the furthest I've had come, I think, is Texas. I got a bunch of customers out in Texas that actually drove here to have us install their system, upgrade their systems, and buy product from us. So that is eye-opening for me. That makes me very humble to have a business that a person is willing to drive all the way from Texas just to have me install one of our pressure washers, our skids, and their equipment, buy our products. That is love right there. That makes me feel so proud of this equipment that we build, because we put a lot of love in this. I spent a lot of hours designing and building this stuff. So it's just like this truck. I've got almost 3 years in this truck. I spent 1 year in just doing all the electrical engineering on it to have the right equipment, the generator, the pressure washers, a vacuum system, and then 2 years of building this damn thing. This thing is done now. Now we're just doing all the little fine tuning things, where to hang the wine, where to plug the hoses in. I got to do a bracket for the surface cleaner to lock it in so nobody steals it. These are the little fine tuning things. So it takes years to get where you're at. But yeah, come see me. Jeff Lewis. Feet to concrete, that's our saying here in Vegas, without a doubt. Hustler City, that's a good one, Jeff. Now I got, 2 more. Well, it's not Thelma and Louise. What can 2 guys be? So the girls are Thelma and Louise. What are the boys? I don't know. Dumb and Dumber? No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God, I got jokes. So shit, today went by good. Hell, I've been on for almost an hour. Parts, if you lose end caps or if you have any problems on your J. Racenstein rotary brush, there's a lot difference. There's a little bit difference in the weight. These are a thick, heavy-duty PVC. Love my new end caps. Splash guards, if you only have the single-hole splash guard, call me. I have these in stock, the dual one for 32 or 39-inch brush. So that way you can flip your brush around and you can use the splash guard. If you have problems with your adapter with the 1/4 inch and you want to upgrade to the 3/8, that way you only have one nipple to the ball valve, call me. I have these in stock. And if your other one has problems with that little 1/4 inch, let me know. I got M22 fittings in stock. Make sure you grease them with your grease gun. Your gardener pole, if you need a locking clip, we all break them. I've broke them. I've turned them too damn tight. When I flip it over, because they're spring loaded, I've broke my lever. So if you need some clips for your gardener pole, I got a bag of them. I think they're $6 a piece. So holler at me if you need some. I got those in stock. Like you see in the background, the delivery just coming today. I got the Solotech, or not the Solotech, but the J. Racenstein brushes in, the 32-inch and the 39-inch. So come get your brush. We got skids, and I got a lot of love. So if nobody else has got anything else, Heckle and Jekyll. Oh my God, you guys are nuts. Thanks, Mark. Love you. Terry Lynn. I love you too, Terry Lynn. Jennifer Pratt. All of my bips and bops. All of my peeps. Casino slots play discount. I don't know what that is. But hey, this is another thing that I talked about. So like casinos, solar play discount. What is it? Casino slots play discount. I'm blind as shit. Anybody that's out there promoting your business on social media, make sure your name is your business name on social media. Not everybody knows Dang or Terry Lynn and Jeff, but we know their business. So like you see me when I post, what comes up? See my post right here, it says AM pressure washing. So when in my chat box, you know who you're talking to. A lot of people hasn't changed that. So in your profile on your social media, you have a link for default if you want to say your business name or if you want to say your name. So in the business world, you want your business name to come up so people will see you. But, you want it to pertain to your business too. So unless you're in a solar play or slots play, then that's fine. Okay, I don't have social media, but I know it's critical. So thanks for the name tip. You got to have social media, dang. That's where the world is. Facebook on Marketplace is where you sell yourself, you sell items, you can advertise on it. You want Facebook. I do all 4. I do Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You got to have that social media. Here you go, Mark. Thumbs up. Oh, my wife gets on to me all the time. If you like our content and you like what we're doing and you don't think I'm full of shit and you care about what we do for you, give us a thumbs up. I do this for free. I do it because I care about what I do. I love what I do, and I want to make sure you grow and you do good. So give me thumbs up on all of our posts. Whenever we do a post or whenever we go live on podcast. That's about it. So see the Nightbot just popped back up again. So that's every 15 minutes the Nightbot pops up. So it'll pop up again right here in a second with our information, our address, website, and all that. So Jekyll and where did it go? Heckle and Jekyll and Thelma and Louise's. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. I'm available after the show. If you need anything, feel free to give me a call. If you got something that you need, questions, call me. Other than that, thank you for tuning in today, guys. I appreciate you. Love you guys to death. And we'll see you next week. Everybody have a great day. Peace.
Thank you for joining our podcast today. Hope the knowledge we passed on to you helped. Please tune in next week for a brand new show and surprise guest.
Sounds good.
From AM Pressure Washing and your host, Mark Sullins. Have a great day and be safe.